Hey, beautiful people. Welcome to Sistah's Thoughts. I'm a Queen B. Welcome to my channel. Please hit that like button when you come in my queendom. I would truly appreciate it. Make sure you dust off your feet and get comfortable and just have a listen. I don't even care if you're driving. If you can't leave a comment now, leave a comment later and let me know that you were in the chat. Also, if you're a Royal Gladiator, drop some crayons in the chat for yourself. I thank y'all for taking the time to spend with me, even though I'm not here that long or that much. But I appreciate all of my subscribers, all 238 of y'all. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all for allowing me maybe an hour, 30 minutes to an hour of time in your life to get you some peace of mind before you hit the road out into the rest of YouTube that will have you lost and discombobulated for hours. Uh that sounds crazy, but that's what a lot of YouTube is about. It'll drive you nuts. So I pray that everyone is doing well. I don't know if it's the afternoon for some of y'all, evening. It depends. It could be morning for you. Thank you for giving me your little bit of time. I appreciate it. It's not asked and it's not required, but feel free if you choose to help the channel and donate to the channel. That's what keeps the lights on. But anywho, let me get to reading. This is chapter 6 of the Sister Rules. Use your heart and not your eyes. This gonna be a good one, because I get it already. Because y'all know we will definitely look at a person and say, "Ooh, they fine," and then find up later they ain't got no substance to them. So let's get to it. The prayer for the good one usually opens up something like, "Lord, I swear I'll never ask for another single solitary thing if you send me a man that has Wesley's skin, Tyson's eyes, Grant Hill's smile, and Evander Holyfield's body." And then, after about 5 minutes of nonstop begging for the perfect, tall, dark, and handsome black prince, we end up with and make sure him sweet, loving, and rich. Amen. Yeah, that ain't how mines go. I'll admit, with the rest of your Wesley's, with the rest of your Wesley Snipes is beautiful and Tyson is indeed fine, but a good brother doesn't necessarily have to look like each other. Look like either one of them. My bad. I'm a mess. I'm telling y'all I'm a mess. I'm trying to slow down with my reading and stuff because I'll be messing up. But anyway, and again, yes, it's a pre-recorded video. Please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not. I would truly appreciate it. Okay, we get hung up on looks, though, don't we? Sisters will knock down 10 perfectly decent looking guys to get to Harley. God, I'm messing this up. Decent looking guys to get to the hardly ever existing and certainly almost never available super handsome one. And then wonder why they can't find and don't have a man, let alone a good one. Get more than two of us in a club full of men, and we'll complain to each other about there are no cuties in the house, or how there are all of these two cuties in the vicinity, and why won't they talk to me? Girl, because you're not they type. In the meanwhile, there's a truckload of brothers over there by the bar, sucking on their breath mints, sipping on Heineken, and wondering why none of these ladies are giving them any play. It's because we don't have our priorities straight on our good men wish list. That's why we'll lead it off with superficial characteristics we think our man should have, like a gorgeous face and the body of a god, and in the process systematically eliminate all right looking men who, if we gave them half a chance, could be absolutely good to them and too good to and for us. That's the truth, because some people will pass by some certain men and act like he ain't good enough. And people need to stop doing that because they'll never find a man. Look for the perfect man because ain't nobody perfect but God. Let's see where I go. How do we get over that? First, reprioritize this list. A sister rules girl knows that she needs to use her heart, not her eyes, when deciding to whom she is going to give her precious dating time to. She doesn't care that he may be a little overweight, shorter than she might have wanted, lighter than she might imagine, and only kind, cute when she squints her eyes a bit and tilts her head to the side. That's kind of shady to me. I'm sorry. She's not strutting it because she would have taken the time to check and see if a brother is beautiful where it mostly counts. I know that's what they're gonna say. Yeah, mostly counts on the inside. That means he's loving, honest, trustworthy, sweet, sensitive, caring, and quick to quick to please. Hell, he can do all like Dennis Rodman if he's all that. Truth be told, he'll be all the more handsome to you if you are all those things. Who are you to deny yourself a beautiful man like that just because he's not super fine? Yeah, people crazy. You don't always want a super fine man because some super fine men spend more time in the mirror than you do, and you'll be sick and tired of it. I promise you. See, my girl Cheryl, she knows her wish list for an ideal man ran like this: fine, tall, muscular, stomach cut, perfectly built, dark skin, doughy eyes, cute feet, smart, nice, and trustworthy. If he didn't fit her bill to a T, she wasn't interested. Period. At age 31 and a daughter later, she was still single, complaining about how she just couldn't find her dream man and refusing to settle until she found exactly what she wanted. Luckily for her, one of our mutual friends had a common sense enough to set old girl up with a blind date with a guy from her job. A man who was broke, almost all of Cheryl's wish list wants. He was tall, but definitely not muscular. Downright scrawny will be more accurate description. That's crazy. He was about as light skinned as she, which is pretty light. Had a head full of hair and not all that cute if you thought about it hard enough. Almost the opportunity of any man Cheryl ever prayed for. But he showed up to the restaurant with flowers, a sweet smile, a temperament to match, good conversation, and intelligence. Later on, Cheryl found out that he was also trustworthy, honest, and ready, willing, and able to treat her the way she deserved to be treated. Special. Old boy turned Cheryl down. I'm not saying that you have to put on your Nikes and around, sprint toward the ugliest. Most of our out of shape brothers see you. I mean, you do have to like look at him, but at the same time, you shouldn't be so quick to dismiss the average looking brother because he just might be prepared to work overtime to make you happy. Ditto for the physical challenge brothers and the other black men who have disabilities and non-life threatening diseases. So while all the other shallow sisters are sweating the Tyson look-alike, chasing after the tall, skinny, chirpy with the waves and the fake boobs, why don't why don't you wholly saunter over to the quiet and kind, cute guy over there by the bar? Give him a chance. Let the chippy swear her hair over chasing after wannabe. Now that was serious. A wannabe? Why I gotta be a wannabe? But that's basically telling you, ladies, stop giving these men such a hard time. Some people are in a process of change. Some people may have lost their job. Don't judge a book by its cover. Take the time to get to know men. Date men. Don't just date men that are on the same caliber as you or make more than you. Date other people to find out what these men are about, because there are men out there that are good men, never been in trouble, don't have no kids, but they might not have the perfect job. And sometimes women also have to realize sometimes a man that's doing decent for himself or has a job or whatever, he may be looking for that spouse that him and his spouse can get together and they could come up with a plan and make a business plan for the family. So you don't know what's going on in that person's heart or their head. So don't hold against them that they don't look like Morris Chestnut or LL Cool J, which I love, and that's my husband in my mind. Sorry, y'all. And we ain't sharing them. Only sharing them with his wife. Just kidding. But no, kidding, but not kidding. But yeah, be mindful of how you treat the men that don't add up in some sort of way to you. Make sure your list includes men from different aspects of life, different types of job titles. Check off that list. And also make sure you make a list for yourself to make sure the things that you're asking of a mate, make sure you bring in something to the table too. Because I know there's a lot of women out there that are broke, busted, disgusted, and they want to find this man that makes all this money. And it's like, baby, it don't work like that. You would not even be in the same circles that he would be in unless you ran into him on a fluke, and or God blessed you with a moment to just run into him. Give the other men a chance, because it ain't fun. It's funny, but it ain't funny. But I know back in the day, people was like, "Child, you gonna get you an ugly man? He gonna take good care of you." I've always heard that. And it's like, what in the heck are y'all talking about? Like, why? Why? But yeah, check out other men and make sure while you're asking for those things, somebody's out there praying for you as well. Remember that. While you praying for a good man, when you pray to God about a man, you have to be very specific on what you're asking him for. Because if you just say, "Bring me a man with these outer features," he could be the demon on the inside. Hell, look at Hotel Hope. Just saying. He wear his little tight suits and everybody think he's fine. Okay. But he's a liar and a cheat and a thief. So again, stop looking at somebody's attributes or what they have on the outside and find out what's going on in their head, because they might be just absolutely a tad bit crazy. They just might be a tad bit crazy, and they might not really be what's for you. So be specific and write down the things that you really want in a man in your life if you are praying to God for a man in your life. Be cautious of what you ask for. I'm just going to say that right there. I thank anyone that took the time to come through and watch this video, to listen to this video. I truly appreciate y'all. Y'all have no clue. Y'all make it a little bit easier for me to come on here more and more. And I thank my sisters for that. And I appreciate my brother Eagles for that. And I'm praying for brother Eagles because I know they took him somewhere he did not want to go the other day. But I am praying for him. And I hope that he found peace in allowing himself to be able to speak his piece the way that needed to come out, even though he was not trying to be or trying to use vulgarity. But sometimes when you have to go off on people, sometimes you have to go over that boundary that you really know you don't want to. But sometimes you have to go over that boundary. So I'm praying for brother Eagles because I know his heart was hurt. And people are very sick and vindictive on YouTube. So people be mindful. Make sure you see somebody in your chat and you know they're not normally in your chat, or somebody try to come up on your camera, make sure you paying attention to who it is and what they do. If you have to make sure a banner that goes across your skin, so if somebody tries to pop up with some bull crap, you can block it out. Just saying. I wish y'all a blessed and beautiful evening. May God bless you, keep you safe. Keep me in your prayers because I only got a few more days left for surgery. And tomorrow's my baby's 33rd birthday. I'm so excited. I can't think of his Cash App right now, but if I can find it, I'm gonna send it to y'all, or I'll link it down in the bio. But either way, I thank y'all for your time. I thank y'all for your patience. I thank all my subscribers for coming through and hanging with me. I truly appreciate that. Again, if you're catching this on the replay, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, because I have a lot of new people that are coming over, and I wish you appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel. I don't have any memberships, so you don't have to worry about me asking you for any money. I don't have those yet. So I have to keep fighting the good fight and keep pushing myself and trying to push myself back out into the algorithm where I was before. I thank y'all. I send love and prayers to you and your families. And know that I'm praying for each and every one of you. And with that being said, y'all beautiful people, this is Stu Queen be out.
I spent so many nights sleeping on me, but I finally realized I'm all that I need. I'm that girl, been that chick, never needed no one else. I've been that bitch, lady on my line, a couple on the side. Maybe I'm a